Guys? SteelStaff22 here, back for the second episode of our Let's Build Survival Games map. So I did the redstone off camera. Just know that whoever's in this hole will have to, hold on, need to turn it off. There we go. They'll have to jump up and hit that lever and then go, because that's how I set it up. But everything works just fine. Yeah, it did take me like 20 minutes, but whatever. So what I was thinking is around spawn I would get like, hold on, meal, like a forest kind of around spawn. So like, I don't know, I forgot. That's not instant in computer version. But yeah, I was thinking like a forest around spawn. I think that seems like a good idea. Hate when you get stuck in leaves. So annoying when you're trying to plant trees. And here, put a little grass down just for the scenery. Just make it look cool. Alright. There we go. And then tree here. Grow, tree, grow. And tree here. And I'm planning for the forest to extend like to back around here maybe. So people have to run through it for like 20-ish seconds to get out to whatever's past that. I'm not sure yet. Maybe like, what should be past the forest? Maybe like a, I'll have to decide on that. What's after the forest? There we go. Get some grass. Slash time set day just to get a fresh start. There we go. Then tree here. Tree here. Should I have different types of trees? Maybe I should like get a little bit of birch trees up in here. I think that would be a good idea. Tree grow. Then tree here. Tree here. Alright, now get the grass. This is probably going to take many episodes, this Let's Build. Well, if it took me one episode just to get the spawn done, I would estimate this is going to take me at least 40 episodes. But, it's probably going to be a pretty good map, I hope. Tree here. Tree here. Tree here. Sorry if that's getting annoying, me saying tree here. Should I have an enchantment table on the map? I think I should, just, you know, so I could optimize the player's experience, I guess. But maybe only like 2 bookshelves or something, so it only goes to like level 10 or somewhere around there. So they can't get too decked, you know. I mean, they're probably gonna not get many levels anyway, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Alright, so a little grass around spawn. Well, cornucopia, I should say. I like jumping. It's fun. It's one of my many, many hobbies. Well, two hobbies. My hobbies are jumping and playing Minecraft. I'm just kidding. I have a lot of hobbies. So there's like the outer ring of inner ring of the forest. Then like tree here. Tree here. I think I'm gonna do the trees first and then go back and do the grass, so I don't have to just keep going back and I can get through the trees with ease. That rhymed. Wow. Tree here. What the heck? I'll add some spruce wood trees. Spruce trees. too, just for the heck of it. Alright. Tree here. Tree here. All the trees are like 1 block high. I need to break some leaves so people can, you know, get through the forest. Like that. Because I don't want the forest to be too, like, you know, like, tangled up and it's hard to maneuver. Because that wouldn't be a very fun map. There we go. Break a path. Spruce tree. I don't plan on having any jungle trees in this forest because, you know, they grow vines and everything and just wouldn't look good. Let's see how it looks. Looks pretty good. I like it so far. It's not going to be a very big map. Oh, slash toggle downfall. There we go. And if you guys are wondering why I haven't done anything with 1.8 yet, it's because Commander Inferno, aka Jacob, or whatever you want to call him, go check his channel out, by the way. He's really cool. He has a server, and he's like designing a cool spawn, so we're like, me and him are gonna do survival multiplayer, which is basically, if you don't know what that is, it's on a server, like many people, multiplayer, you know, get on a server, and they all split up in separate ways and do their own survival, but on the same server. That's what SMP, or survival multiplayer, is, if you didn't know that. I'm sure a lot of you did. Just stating facts. But yeah, and 1.8 is a little laggy for me right now. I guess it's just because, you know, it came out recently, like 2 days ago, and they still have to do a bunch of bug fixes and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of laggy for me, so I'm just gonna wait until the bug fix update happens, which is probably gonna be sometime next week, maybe like Wednesday. They usually have like an update after a giant update to fix all the bugs. And then once Jacob's server is ready, I will do survival multiplayer, and it's going to be awesome. Spruce tree. This forest is going to take a while. Should I be titling these episodes, I guess? Not really, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to put a couple chests in the forest, maybe like 2 after I'm done. That sounds like a good idea. And me and Jacob, we came up with a plan. We're gonna save this map, and then once we each have, like, who knows how many subscribers, but once we're pretty big on YouTube, we're hoping that'll happen one day. It's all up to you guys, if you enjoy our videos. I hope you do. But if we ever get big on YouTube, like, somewhere between, like, 2 and 4 million subscribers, or more or less, maybe, like, I don't know, somewhere in that range, we're gonna save this map, and then we're gonna, once we get that big, if we do ever, I hope we do, we're gonna put it on Jacob's server as a map, like the Hunger Games, and we're gonna hold the Hunger Games with some of the other big YouTubers in our time. I was just texting Jacob about it the other day. I had an idea, and he was like, oh yeah, that's great. But yeah, hopefully we can make that happen. I think that looks good so far. Maybe like 1 more layer of trees, maybe 2. Hope this isn't too boring, just planting trees. Ooh, an egg. Yay. Whatever. I was planning to do a mod review tonight. I just couldn't find a really good mod. I started out with a Star Wars mod, and I'm like, it doesn't really add any, like, it adds cool stuff, but just not a lot of it, like, not really a lot of new mobs. Like, it adds Stormtroopers, Sith, Jedi, stuff like that, like Battle Droids. That's the only 4 mobs it adds. I would have thought there would be like other planets to explore, but there really wasn't. It was just Earth with more mobs and ores and stuff, so, you know, I decided not to do that. Then I tried the Troll Stuff mod, which I thought would be cool, but it was kind of a really, really small mod, and the items I couldn't really figure out how to use. So yeah, I just went with episode 2 of our amazing Hunger Games Let's Build series. And the funny thing is, like 20-30 minutes after I posted the first episode, I got a text from Jacob saying, "Dang it, Valiant, you stole my idea. I was gonna do a Let's Build Survival Games map." So I did this just in time because he was gonna do it. Man, it was so funny because I was laughing. Egg throw. And I couldn't even see if it spawned a chicken. Oh well. Oak tree here. I think it's a pretty snazzy forest so far. Let's put a birch tree right here. There we go. And then oak, spruce, oak. Kind of just planting the trees at random, not really paying attention to what type they are. Oak right here. Let's see how it looks. I like checking up, like from aerial view and seeing how it looks. It's fun. Okay, let's do a birch. Keep growing. Slash time set day. Day. Thought I was getting close to night. Thought I saw the usual red skies of nighttime, or the beginning of nighttime. Let's see, grow tree, grow. So what I'm planning for past the forest is maybe like a city, or maybe like a I don't know, probably like a city, I guess, or maybe like a I don't really have any other ideas other than city. I'll try and think of some and stay to them next episode. Don't worry, guys, it's not over. Still got like probably 9 minutes left. Is that a big enough forest? I feel like I want to expand more on this side. I don't want to be too big of a forest because let's just face it, I'm gonna go with more of a city themed map. So yeah, probably gonna have a park somewhere in the map. Maybe this could be the park. And then there's probably gonna be like, I don't know, a bunch of different houses. Probably gonna be like, didn't really come up with an image in my head for the map. Just kind of winged it. I'm winging it. I think that's gonna be it for the forest. Now I'm gonna go through, plant all the grass. Gotta get the boring parts done first so I can get to the slightly less boring parts later. Yay. See, where do we need more grass? Probably like back here. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. Is that enough? Oh, what the heck. That's enough grass. So, next I'm going to build... what part should I build next? Maybe like a... Ooh, maybe I got an idea. Hold on. Slash clear. I'm going to build like a moat around this forest area, and it's going to look super cool. What block should I use for like the outside of the moat? Maybe like... what would look cool? Maybe... wood. Maybe like no. Maybe how about block of quartz? That would look good. Alright, so let's just the moat should be about here. It's just gonna continue along down here to this corner. Keep going. gonna keep this in here just in case I accidentally break any blocks that I do not want broken. I think that's far enough. Yeah, that's far enough. And keep going. Doody-doody-doo. This is gonna take a while. Keep going. Maybe like that. Good enough. I'm planning on the moat being like 2 deep. 2 blocks deep. Seems like a good idea. I'm a pretty fast block breaker. Think I could go for the Block Olympics. Sorry about that. So then... But yeah, I could go for the Block Olympics. In the Winter Block Olympics. That would be like year... What? The last one was... So maybe like the 2017, I think? Or no. Yeah, 2017, 2018 Block Olympics. I forget which year the Olympics was last. If it was 13 or 14. Sorry if I am too forgetful. Should be nearing the end of the moat. Let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, 1 block too far. Yay, finally done with 1 edge of the moat. Finally can start filling it in. This is going to take a while too. Alright. What's up with... Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Had to fix something. You guys probably couldn't hear it, but there was this beeping sound in my room. Didn't know what it was. Turns out... I couldn't even figure out what it was, but it stopped. Okay. Man, got a long ways to go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. How close are we? Pretty close. I think this is gonna end up looking like a pretty cool map, I hope. Then we can play Hunger Games on it, which will be fun. Although, I might know where most of the chests are, but I'll try and forget. I'll wait like maybe a month before I invite people to play Hunger Games on it. Then I hope I will forget where some of the chests are. Is this the last corner? Yay! What's up, Mr. Chicken? What's up? I'm gonna name you... What should I name you? I'm gonna name you... What would be... I'm gonna name you Guillermo the Chicken. Guillermo the Chicken. Yes. That could be my thing. Like, how every gaming YouTuber has sort of a thing. Don't want to go into specifics, but my thing could be Guillermo the Chicken. I think I found my thing. Oh well. The video is going to end right here. Thank you for watching, guys. Next time, we will finish up the moat and start on the city, hopefully. And I had the idea that at the end of every episode, I would fly into aerial view and see what we've got accomplished. So this is it so far. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. See you all for the next episode. Bye!